In this particular video, we will be creating our cleanup drawings for our bouncing ball using the traditional paperless technique. Okay, so now that I've created my in-between drawings in my rough layer, I've added a new layer called clean. And I'm going to start cleaning up my drawings, and I'm going to do them in the same order in which I did the rough drawings, which is starting with the keys, and then going to the breakdown drawings, and then to the in-between drawings. Before I start though, I'm going to turn off my other layers just to simplify what I'm looking at for the moment. The keyboard shortcuts for zooming in and out of your camera view are the number 2 to zoom in and the number 1 to zoom out. So using the number 2 hotkey, I'm zooming in on this first drawing, and I'm using my rotary light table to help me get to a convenient drawing position. So I've got one drawing cleaned up. Now, that's one way that I can do this, but since I'm drawing a round or oval-shaped object, I can also use my ellipse tool to do the cleanup. So I'm going to do that. First, I will delete this drawing with my select tool, and holding down the shift key, I can pull out a perfect circle. And now I can use my select tool to get it in just the right position. Now thinking a little ahead to the last keyframe, since I know it's the same shape as in frame 1, instead of redrawing it in frame 17, I'm going to select it in frame 1, right-click, copy the drawing object, go to frame 17, right-click, and paste that drawing object, and then I can just drag it over to frame 17. If I want to drag it exactly horizontally across, I can hold down the shift key as I'm dragging it. At frame 9, I'm going to need to draw the ball freehand. So now following my chart, I'm going to frame 7 and use my ellipse tool again. So now I will continue this process to do the rest of the in-betweens, and I'm going to speed up the video for this part. Okay, so now the last thing I'm going to do is go in the timeline to my odd-numbered frames and copy and paste them into the even-numbered frames just after them in order to expose each drawing for 2 frames. And here we have our cleaned up bouncing ball ready to be inked and painted.